Yeah, that particular kit car is the kit car for the reboot of Knight Rider that they aired that a few years ago.
Oh, the Flintstone.
I'm not sure what happened to the original kit car. But anyway, sometimes vehicles can be kind of expensive for these motion pictures and television shows because sometimes picture cars have to be duplicated. A great example of that would be our Fast and Furious films. Each one of the cars that you see in these scenes has at least 2 or 3 different versions. You got the hero version, that's the version that is driven by the stars and doesn't get a scratch on it. But then we duplicate these vehicles for the action sequences. Each version of the car will perform a different part of the stunt to make it appear as though the one car did the entire stunt. Realistically, if the one car did the entire stunt, it probably would not last the entirety of the production. Woo, they blowed up good, blowed up real good. And we're leaving the concrete jungle and taking you to a jungle island off the coast of Costa Rica.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
On the side of the tram, you'll see props and customized vehicles from all of the Jurassic Park films. Oh, I know. Ooh, Sun always starts, but then later there's running and then screaming. Coming up on your left is the mobile lab featured in the Lost World Jurassic Park. And you know what? Seems to me that in every one of the Jurassic Park films, somehow the dinosaurs figure things out and get loose. Now, we do have dinosaurs on the premises, but we have safety protocols around the clock. Personnel that watch these dinosaurs, so you don't have to worry about being attacked like that, because you're getting attacked like this. Once they get going, they move and point. Oh, mama! Noticed our neighborhood Spinosaur on your left. Apparently these creatures sleep standing up with their mouths and their eyes open. So don't make any sudden noises back there. You don't want to wake her up because it's very hard to put her back to sleep after she's eaten something. Now this is a big place. It's 400 acres. You can get lost around here. We do have a map. We also name our part of our back lot, so whenever a production company is looking for a specific type of area to film in, you know exactly where to take them. Let's say you're making a production that takes place in an urban area, we take you to our metropolitan sets. Let's say you're making a production that takes place someplace in Mexico, but you don't have the budget to take your cast and crew to Mexico, you come to our back lot. We're going to take you to an area, that place in the world, without leaving our property. Alright, have your cameras ready. You know what? This area is so authentic, you can Instagram your friends and say, look at this, I'm in Mexico today. They say, where are all the people? You say, I have to go now. Alright, it's kind of quiet out here now. But usually you got all sorts of things. Hang on a second, what do we got here? We got some thunder and lightning. You know what, that's normal for this time of the year, this part of the back lot. Feel free to take pictures. It's kind of romantic, isn't it? Alright, everybody get photographs? Okay, we should probably get moving now, Victor. Hey, it's raining.
Oh.
It's only raining on the half of the tram up here. I guess that's what Al Roker would call a 50-50 chance of rain.
Oh, look at that. It's
You know, when
raining.
elements coming together like this, we create a flash flood for us, so we should probably get going now, Victor. In fact, I do hear some deep rumbling. That means there is a flash flood in the area. But you don't have to worry about that, unless you're sitting in a blue seat. Oh, I'd take cover back there in the second or third car if I were you, because that water's coming for you.
Second and third.
Get you.
That's
You're
us.
playing.
Oh,
Look at where we're
no.
parked. All right,
Oh no! Oh, look at the water! Oh! Oh no!
You see the looks where he takes it and they dump the water as well. Yeah, we would do it now. We got thousands of gallons of recycled water from tanks at the top of the hill. The water is down back into the tanks at the top of the hill. Just like what we did for
Okay. I don't know.
You can't outrun the wolf, kid! Okay, we'll see about that.
Thank you, Munoz. Amanda Mines, Paul Giamatti. Get him, Papa, get him. Fight! I'm going to take you to the oldest part of our back lot. It's the Old West. You know, one time Universal was famous for westerns. Hundreds of them were filmed on our lot. We're heading into an area of our west, as we call it, 6 points. One time we had 6 different streets with 6 different towns converging at a single point, which came in handy for directors of the silent era. They could film 6 different westerns at the same time because they weren't recording sound. Carl Lumley, the founder of Universal Studios, would set up bleachers in the area. For 25 cents, the public could come in, watch the filming of a silent western, and have a box lunch. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the halfway mark of the tour. Keep in mind, the studio is private property. If you should happen to drop your cell phone anywhere on the tour, if you just can't wait to use the restroom, give it time on the emergency cord. You'll get my attention. I'll come back to assist you, but please do remain seated inside of the tram at all times. You know, another genre that Universal was famous for was the horror film. Universal practically invented the genre with classics such as Dracula, Frankenstein, The Wolfman, The Mummy. All those movies take place in Europe, but they were filmed on our back lot. We're going to take you into a part of the back lot known as Little Europe. Not a very big place. We can make it look like any